All right, I guess we're live now. Hey, how's it going? Just trying this out again tonight. My internet seems to be kind of slow. Hey, Ted, how's it going? Hey, Mac, Carter. What's the weather like in Ontario? Hey, Big Jim. The knee is not bad. It's the swelling's gone and everything. There's just a little bump on it, but it's itchy like crazy for some reason. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Tim. Andre. Hey, Redneck. Hey, from West Virginia, Jeffrey. No, you're still alive, hey, Ted? Southwest Nebraska. What's the weather like all over there? Well, I probably know how it is in Alaska. There, Wayne. Has it warmed up? Yeah, it's a little warmer. Right now it's -8, so that's not too bad. Better than the other day. Hey, Matt, thanks. South Africa, pretty warm there. Yeah, I saw that there, Pete. I didn't read it yet, so I was trying to figure this out. So, hey, small town, it's going pretty good. I'm not a god. How did the canola end up running? Pretty good. It was all tough. Over half of it was tough, but it's pretty good. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting snow tonight too. Hey, Jason from Australia. Pretty warm down there. Yeah, North Dakota down in southern Alberta, They got a lot of snow. It seemed like it was right across from southern Alberta, southern Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the northern states got all that snow. Do you like our John Deere? Yeah, even our old John Deeres are really good, but they're old. But they cut like crazy. If I were you, I'd go with McDon. Go with the McDon and the John Deeres that are painted. They're just McDon's painted greens, like the 150s. They're pretty much McDon. Yes, I got the cat moving. Filled it up with some winter fuel too. Yeah, that was a stinker there, Wayne. Hey, Chuck. Sorry, I was kind of late here. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Oh, Travis. Yeah, yes, sure. We haven't had snow very much the last 2 years, like decent snow. Have we ever had a versatile? We've had a versatile windrower. Tons of versatile tractors around here, the older ones. No, I didn't push any manure yet. We're just trying to get our fences ready to haul the cows home. We hauled 60 head yesterday and treated them. Yeah, I know who has one too. Yeah. Some parts of Manitoba I saw got snow. Hey, Case, IH Farms. Uh, we use the cat to push the manure. Yeah, it just makes it easier for the trucks to get in and stuff like that. And it's a lot faster than the hoe or the loader. Sean he's not really shy. He's just acting. Snow-free Idaho. How did the oil crops yield this year? They yielded really good. They were just tough. Had to do a lot of drying. Any deer hunting up here? Yeah, a lot of guys hunt deer over here. In fact, tonight I just passed probably about 5 or 6 right on the side of the road. How many tractors do we have in total? Oh, there's going to be about 9, 8 or 9. Hey, Carter. Well, the cat doesn't only push mirror, it does a lot of other things too, which you will see upcoming in the upcoming months. Yeah, it went not bad, considering we were so late. We fed cattle in t-shirts today. Yeah, that one day I was going to the hospital, I was in the t-shirt, and then next day, man, the temperature went way down. So solid. How far do we end up shipping canola to get it to market? Well, it's about an hour. Everyone wants recognition. And around here, it's a different story. Everyone wants to run away. Yeah, Aaron, I just about, that one came close. It was, I saw the one and then I looked over and noticed about 5 more, 4 more. Pull those old tractors out of the bush and get them going. I've got 2 that are broke down right now, and I've located a mechanic that will split them. One lonely farmer said he'd come over and split my one case if I could get him that John Deere, but I don't know, it's not going so good with that John Deere. And he's sick too, so I won't bug him. Yeah, that was a big rock. I got a few comments on that video that there should have been a shear pin, and I remembered that there should be a shear pin that should have broke that before. So I'll have to look into that. Maybe somebody welded it solid or something. Hey, Iowa Dairy Boy. Yeah, I did watch the New Zealand Gold Rush, and it's so-so. I don't know, kind of getting tired of it a little bit. Have you traveled out of Canada? Actually, yes, I did. In 2002, I was in Wisconsin. And if I would have knew then what I know now, probably would have toured a little more. Hey, Hogcat, for stopping by. Yeah, actually, I did eat a lot of cheese there. So many different kinds. Yeah, I think it is pretty scripted. Hot holiday this winter? Never know. Yeah, I kind of really took an interest to Forged in Fire when I first saw it. Kind of like the making knives. I had a chance to make that in school when I was in industrial ed, and they were making knives there, but I don't think they can do that anymore. I didn't take forging, and I kind of wish I did at the time. A couple of my friends made some pretty cool knives. Oh, I didn't. What part was fun? Uh, wow, let's see, Wisconsin. I landed in Appleton, and then I went to Berlin, small town, I believe. It's been a while now. And then we went to the Dells. So I'm not sure how that's still a lot way. It's a lot more north than where Ryan and Travis are. I didn't see those versatile combines. Those are the ones you were talking about before, right? I missed that sale. But there was a New Holland CR that went for 80. But I think those versatile were a better deal. A lot less hours. Yes, we get unlimited internet here. You pay for it. I'm on unlimited internet right now, but some of you guys doing live streams on your cell phone, I could never do that unless I was close to Wi-Fi. My plan sucks for that. Well, I believe that there, Carter. How many cows are we wintering this year? We're gonna get rid of a few. It's gotta be. We're still around the 200 head all the time. So, see any corn planted? Yeah, actually, we did in our town about 3 hours away from here. They had a lot of corn there, but they have dairy farms there, so I'm pretty sure they were chopping it. Yeah. Time to upgrade combines? Pretty soon. Pretty soon. Won't be doing that yet. Just can't afford that right now. Why don't we have many sheds? Well, actually, we did have sheds before, which I was just commenting to someone, and they were older ones, and they just got to a point where it was safer to have the equipment out of them, so we knocked them down, and we're trying to get some up here. We've got one that's a material. What do you guys call them? Uh, we call them tarp sheds here, but there's another name for them too. So I'm in north central Alberta there, Ben. I'm actually both there, Albert, hockey and football. Uh, not way up here, but any soybeans up that way. Not up here, but there are a couple of friends I know that are going to try some next year. We'll see. Never seen soybeans up this far north. I never see your family. Can you tell us why? Because they're camera shy. I had my mom on camera yesterday, and not yesterday, but my last video, and she thought I was faking it. So I was pretending. Yes, pole barns. There was an auction sale where there was a bunch of old telephone power poles for sale, and I missed them. Man, those would have been perfect. Yeah, no, but they're. I heard a couple guys are going to try some next year here. That's what I heard. Our seasons aren't long enough for soybeans. Plus, I did read that soybeans needed like 10 Celsius nights all the time, and our nights can dip down below that. So hoop sheds, yeah, that's what you guys call them, hoop sheds too. How much snow do we have? Not much at all. What is that? Somebody driving down the road or something. I saw some lights coming through my curtain. No, we only have like an inch of snow. Canola, our number one crop. It's our number one uh, for money. Yeah. They didn't do too good. Well, uh, looks like somebody's going to be disappointed next year then. Do we have any problems with elk in our bales? Not right here, but in my south farm, on the other farm, uh, there's elk there. So. What's the longest our days get? Well, our days get pretty long on the longest day. I think we're light by about 5. Yeah, about 5 o'clock. It's pretty light, right till 11:30. And the farther you go north, the more it is. Like when I worked up north, about 5 hours from here, I'd be still up at night. It'd be like 3:30 and the sun was coming up. I was like, oh man. And then it was like after midnight and the sun was just setting. It's actually my brother, and he worked up a little higher. That's my cat there now. He worked up a little north. He went up north farther, and he said it's pretty awesome up there. How was the sawmill? That's funny you asked that because we were just using the sawmill tonight. Uh, we wanted to saw some 2x6s for the corral that we're building, but it took roughly 2 hours to get it going. The fuel pump was froze up on it. Well, all I had was a thermos full of hot chocolate. So I dumped it all over the fuel pump, and it ran. So uh, yeah, it was funny. Nobody had anything to drink, but at least we were sawing. We sawed one. We sawed 2 logs, and we got 16 2x6s. Any oil fields near me? Oh, throw a rock. Actually, right around here, it's not bad, but you go 40 minutes west of here, and yeah, they're everywhere. You run Case tractors, why not Case combines? I never did like the single rotary combine. Plus, we really got to know the TR combines. They were so simple, and we really just got the John Deere for the straw. But I like the John Deere too. Well, the ground we didn't get planted uh, in summer follow. So summer follow always helps with the nitrogen. I think we'll probably only put in about 50 pounds. Time of day does it get dark there right now? 5 o'clock. I think right around when is it, the 21st of November or December? I mean, I think it's like 4:30. But I had a lot of videos last year in the winter where a lot of people were commenting that the sun was so low in the sky. So, yeah, in the dead of winter, it doesn't stay that dark for too long. Yeah. Travis, did you guys finish your corn? In the last video I was watching, I saw that you were just giving her and you were getting a week of rain or something like that. Did that rain make its way there? Actually, I think it's I think it's the fan on my laptop. Could be whistling like it's really going. What combine would I consider buying? Well, it's hard to say. Most likely to be a newer CR New Holland, but a John Deere is not out of the question at all. You have to get your snowmobile back out. Yeah, I got 4 of them to get out. So, no, we did not get it spread. Where I'm still waiting to get that spread there. It might be too close to spread, so what we're gonna probably end up doing if we can't We're gonna pull the beaters off and just stockpile it in the back of our field just to get it out of the cattle yard. Yeah, hang some Sean Dartworth. Yeah. What will you do for 10,000 subs? Nothing. Just keep on going. I don't know. I've got, I'm getting close to 400 videos, I think. See, I was actually thinking of something for like the 500 video. No, I'm not married. Hands are all free. Sean to do more talking. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, my knee is not bad. It's pretty good. Like it's just a little swollen, but they said it's fine. Right on, Roy. Well, I can't tell you about a Puma because I've never run one, but I would probably go for a Puma before a Maxim, unless it's the newer ones. I hear but I can't tell you on those either. So, but I've heard some good things about the Puma. You should do a best of Sean special. How cold is it? -8 right now, Celsius. Any of you or your brothers work off the farm? Well, my brother Laurie works off the farm, and I actually work off the farm too. Not as much anymore though. Actually, this year I didn't do any work off the farm. Uh, for a while there, we were pretty much gone all summer, and my dad was doing most of the farming. If it wasn't for the off the farm job, we wouldn't have half the equipment that we have here. So, how many years up there where you don't have to dry grain? Most of the time, it's like 8 times out of 10 you don't have to dry. Ever had any spoiled in? Sure. That was my brother there, Nat. Yeah, he smokes lots. And he's doing fine there, Snowman. Leslieville. Kind of heard about that place yet. It's colder there, hey, Aaron? 25. Holy. You guys got the north weather, not us. We got southern weather here. Were the crops profitable? Yeah, our wheat made number one. Uh, our canola is yielded really well, but there was a few greens in it, so that's a bad thing. Even with greens, your canola can still heat dry. Did you get done what I wanted to with the cat? No, not at all. I just got it started running, changed the batteries, and put some winter fuel in it. Later, Case IH Farms. How was the wheat market in your park? Not bad. We're contracted for 7 something. Yeah, I see you guys got some snow in Minnesota. You guys have a sending to all grain. We have, yeah, we do. We have a 1,200 bushel grain trailer, which is small potatoes, really. Later, Iowa Dairy Boys, EI. $7 Canadian, yep. My dad is 81, but since it's cold now, he's not doing much of anything. If the canola eats, they will not buy it. You either have to throw it away or you can. There's a company who they'll buy damaged and green and tough canola, but you get almost nothing for it. But better than nothing, I guess, right? What do I heat with? I mean, like house heat? Uh, there's propane, natural gas is the most common, and wood. Actually, my brother has an outdoor wood boiler. My brother Trevor. He he used to use it when gas was high, but now the gas went way down. He doesn't even bother with it. But it's pretty cool because it's outside. There's no smoke in the house, and it heats your hot water, and he heated his in-floor heating too, along with the furnace. I wouldn't feed damaged canola because it's all moldy. Hey, from Brisbane. Much does canola usually yield? Uh, Average is about, I think they called the average now, I think it's like 38 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but 38 bushels an acre. And some of ours yielded past 50. So I was quite happy with that. But most of ours yielded for about 40, 45, 46. Canola right now is ours is contracted for 11 a bushel, 11, 13. I'd have to ask my brother. He does all the contracting. I can never remember the exact number. I'm bad for that. Hey Dan, did nothing but crap? Were your field like really, really dirty? If it feels like really, really dirty, you should be eating Roundup Ready. I think their Aaron will disagree with you. What do I plan on doing with the cat? I got to smooth out the cattle yard, plus push the manure up in a pile so we can haul it out. And then start to grow hemp. Yeah, I think they're always talking about it in the papers. Yeah, I think it's like 90. What is it? 98 cents or something like that. Fuel went way up though. Yes, Mr. Starkey loves his Invigor. I really want to try Invigor too, but Purple Diesel is it's the same as off road, just basically farm fuel, same thing. We call it farm fuel. Yeah, all that oil in Canada should be cheap, but we keep giving it to the states. We don't leave enough for ourselves. Plus, we don't have enough refineries here either. We put down for fertilizer, we put down a blend of nitrogen, phos, and sulfur. No, I'm not lucky enough to see that. What's your favorite type of movies? Action. What works best for our operation? Well, we mainly just do dry, but anhydrous it is cheaper. But you have to do either anhydrous like before freeze up, which we couldn't because it was so wet, or do it before planting. No, it's not my favorite. How many pounds? We're running. Oh man, it was like it was like 110 pounds, and then we also spread broadcast 150 pounds of nitrogen. More videos on my equipment. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's a little bit boring. I'm just talking about them. But how many tractors do we have? I think we got about eight or eight. Got to be seven or eight, maybe nine like that. I lost count. I'm not really. I don't really hunt. My brothers used to hunt when they were younger, and they don't hunt anymore either. I never really had the hankering for the wild meat, except I do like moose still. I want to try to eat some more elk. I've only had it a few times. Depends who makes it, I guess, too. 600 pounds. And the plants aren't yellow? You've been thinking about upgrading your combines all the time, all the time. Think about upgrading everything all the time. Oh boy. How many acres do we run altogether? Altogether with everything is probably about, well, I had it figured out before, probably about 20, 2,200 acres, maybe 20, between 22 and 25. I had it all figured out before, now I forgot. 'Cause I have to think of all the pastures, the hayland, the rented ground. I know my tillage ground. Why no 3-point on the new tractor? Because we don't need 3-point. It's useless around here. No one wants to use 3-point equipment. Everything's pull type. Like 3-point is just for small tractors and that. We have big 4-wheel drives here. No one has no one. There's no 3-point equipment for that stuff. So yeah, we rent land. No, it's just straight Powerade. Kind of went on a Powerade binge since my knee. Since Western let you test. I'd have to go there first, and I would probably think he would let me test drive him if I was there. I don't think he'd say no. Yeah, I've heard good things about Lexus. Hey, from Calgary, Victor Dave. The gravel trailer. I never, yeah, we've been so busy, I never even got to service it. It's gonna have to wait for next year. I should probably do it this year in the winter. I need like one more shot. No, my knee is pretty good. Sorry, I didn't see the comment there. I've, I've said it about 5 times now for everybody, but yeah, the the knee is just as swollen, but it's itchy, very itchy. It's like it feels like the skin is stretching on it. Did I get the spreader fixed? The beater is all fixed, but it's not mounted back on the spreader, which I have to get that thing out of there. As soon as we're done with the cattle, I gotta get that thing out of the shop because it's taking up space. The shop's gonna be clean. Yeah, 3-point hitches were popular back a while. Not no more. No worries there, Jack. Both of our MX tractors have 3-point, and our one K770 has 3-point. But the MX has got that European side to them, so that's why they have them. The MX 150 and 170 that were made by Case were made they were made without. I've seen a lot of them without, so I'm not sure if they had them or not. But no, our farms aren't very close. The farm here, everything's close, but I have a farm that's 40 miles away. So, but they're all in one block there. So it's just transporting from here to there. Matthew, it started with an A. Actually, I have it on my phone here. Someone was asking me that. So, hold on here. I think I still have it here. It's A, spelled ANCE. It's like an P or something like that. Ancep something. I was told it's very generic. So I got the our compliments of antibiotics. Or our compliments is a kind of like a no name brand here or a cheap brand. And I also have these I also have these pills. They're called cephalexin, but I was told to stop those. Hey, take it easy, BC farmer. Yeah, they just filled my knee with canola oil. Actually, I'm supposed to put some kind of tree oil on it or something. I told them I'll just put canola oil is better. Put that on there. Take it easy, Albert. Yeah, that's what I was told there, Matthew. I guess it worked though. I don't have to take anymore. Everything's fine now, according to my tests. I was glad I didn't have to take it for 3 times a day. It was just a once a day. My whole day would be shot if I had to take it 3 times a day. How many cattle do you run, and would you rather grain farm or just have shitters? Actually, I don't mind doing both because you get to change over. You know, it's do something different. You know, a lot of my friends they don't they don't have cattle. One of my buddies, we were at an auction sale, and he's like, I don't know the first thing about cows. And I said, wow, you got a lot to learn. But yeah, one of my other friends, he's already in Arizona. He's either in Arizona or Florida. He's a big Miami Dolphins fan. 40 miles to the farm. We actually do sleep over there because we pull our fifth wheel trailers there. Corn prices. There's no corn prices here because we don't sell corn here because nobody grows corn here because it's just too cold and the season's too short for corn. But in a couple of years, I can see people growing corn. I don't know the way they're coming along with it. They're the earliest corn ever, and it's creeping its way up north. We have Angus, yeah. We've got red Angus, black Angus. Yes, Aaron is right. We grow corn for silage. A lot of guys silage. The dairy farms chop it up. The only other thing we grow corn for, and it's like a big business, is those corn mazes. Big business here. Oh yeah, you know all that stuff, eh, Matthew? I can get my second opinions from you. No, I'm. I guess I'm smart. Yeah, we grow a lot of peas. Lots of peas. My good buddy there, Aaron, his peas did really good. Over here was a bad year for peas because it was so wet. No block heaters. We have block heaters in everything. Even I remember a couple of our tractors didn't. We fixed that in a hurry. Everything has a block heater, and Anything that wasn't plugged in the other day was either didn't start or was very hard to start. Anything that we had to start. Yeah, that's another thing corn is grown for is grazing, winter grazing. Yeah, that's true. We've never tried it, but it's actually kind of interesting. AC much more. I've never heard of it. Aaron, have you ever heard of AC much more? With how far north you are, how is your season long enough for any ag? You get snook type weather in the mountains. Well, we get to an average of like 90 days. And the one good thing is that we have longer days, so we get more light in that. Easy. Canadian Western Red Spring. Uh, yeah, no, we tried Stettler this year, Dan, and it laid down quite a bit, but it came in number one, so that's all right. We're gonna try it again. This was a shitty year, but there's another league called Utmost. You probably heard of that one. And there's one more. There's a new one called Conroy, I believe. A couple new ones there. Did you get your fencing completed? No. We're working on that today. We hope to get that completed by day after tomorrow. We're done with wire, but we're using 2x6 now, and we're just fired up the mill today. What are the wheat prices up here? Well, our wheat is priced at 7. Sorry, contracted. Uh, Spot right now, I think, is like 6.18. Hi, how far north are you? Nice to see you at the drop off. Thanks. We're pretty far north, but there's some farms that are up close to the 60th parallel, which is a place called Lacrete, and they're well, I wouldn't say they're the farthest north farmers, but they're one of the farthest north. Uh, Up in the northern BC area, I think it's about the same. So yeah, I'm just below that at the 58, I believe. So we're north, but we're not really north. Yeah, Stanley. A couple guys were trying Stanley too. Yeah, 90 days, like it doesn't. That's why we try to plant all our early varieties. Like we changed from our wheat from we changed, like I said, we changed to Stettler this year. It was definitely later because we grew some side to side. Yes, harvest. We grew harvest too, and harvest was way earlier. But yes, it does have a lot of ergot in it. Our cattle prices at the auction this year, they're not bad right now. Uh, but usually when the big run is right now, and that's when we want to get them in just before the big run is over. So that's when they start going down a bit. Harvest is brutal for ergot. This is pretty much our last year of planting it, and it did have quite a bit of ergot in it. Hey, Sowers. Long time no see. Yeah, our harvest went #1 too, but like you can't really get a #1 price for it because it's declassified. Or yeah, so harvest is pretty much done for. I liked it though for thrashing and growing. It grew good. What is the candle? Well, first you have to tell me what that means. 'Cause I don't know what that means. No, I didn't get an air stone, but that's it. I still think that's a good idea. Less power, but I think it keeps the water open better. It's a good experiment. I still want to try that, but I don't have any cattle to drink right now. Everything's all automatic right now. I don't think anybody grows durum around here. How many hours you got in our Magnum? Which one? The newer one or the older one? Does anybody grow flax around there, Aaron? There's a few flax fields around here. Can't miss them. I hate chopping ice. That's what we're doing right now because our cows are still in the pasture. We're just feeding them there until our pasture, because it was so wet this fall. We pretty much had to wait till now just to get in there with a truck. All the roads are mud, so it's finally frozen solid now that we got our second pasture out. Two more to go. But we're still trying to make a fence on the one, and we're just waiting for the other pasture for them to finish eating. We don't want to waste the hay. What is the canola you raised used for? For canola oil, mainly. Some of the crush goes for feed too, like the waste, it would be the shell. Any snow in Alberta yet? Oh hell yeah, lots of snow. Not here though, but lots down in the southern Alberta. My auntie and uncle actually have a lot of relatives that live down in the Brooks area and that, and they said it was like, oh man, they were over a foot, almost 2 feet, I think. The broken window one, yeah, which is fixed now. That one has, I believe, it's 7,800 hours. I haven't looked in a while, but it was getting close to 8,000. What do you like to do in your spare time? Relax. Yes, biodiesel. Not much for biodiesel, but actually, I was reading that they're gonna up the biodiesel in the states, and more of our canola is gonna go there for crushing. Any plans for an implement shed? I got lots of plans for an implement shed. We even have a shed, the hoop shed to put up yet. We always run out of time to put the damn thing up. Had a lot of dust issues. You guys need to plant more trees there. Shelter belts. Put one every section, or every quarter section even. You'll see the dust go bye bye. Yeah, flax is a pain in the ass. My dad told me never again. there a deadline in Alberta for spreading manure? No, no deadlines here. You can spread whenever you want, but course the of course the deadline here is freezing. If it's like one big solid block of ice, you're not going to spread it anywhere. We're going to spread ours if we can. Some of it is still not frozen, and if not, we're going to pull our beaters off and just stockpile it. Yeah, it's pretty open where you are there, Sowers. By your videos there, I've seen it. You must get a lot of wind. Are the Magnum Corporation, those are the super farmers? Yeah, they do that here too. There was like a couple twigs growing beside the right of way, and they're not doing anything. You know, like there was maybe 3 or 4 just really small trees, and they had to go all the way there to get rid of them. Just around here, they call them tree killers. The deadline, I've heard of the deadline for manure. It's you're not allowed to spread it because it can get into the runoff, spring runoff, and that with the snow. Welcome back, Roy. How long have I been on? I don't even know. This was just going to be like a little test stream, but whatever. You run the TR97? Yeah, I like running our TRs. Our TRs are pretty old. Like ours are the first generation TRs, 96s, with the cats, and I really hate cats. Hate those old 3208 cat motors. But they're running, and they're easy to fix, easy to run. They're simple, so that's why, and they trash good. That's why I like them. If I found some TR99s cheap enough, I'd buy them. But I think we'd rather just get a CR. Yeah, those are good engines. The Genesis one. I don't. They need to be able to chip. You're gonna chip them. You can chip CRs, right, Aaron? Any special projects for over the winter? Uh, yeah, there's a few. I just can't think of them right now. I'll be building something. Probably one project will be to build a snowplow for my skid steer, Bobcat skid steer. It's been sitting in the back waiting for me. I bought it off Kijiji, which is a online like Craigslist, and quite a few years ago for that. I wasn't a big fan of TXs. We had a TX36 and it was a dog. All we did was either it threw grain out the back or it was cracking grain and the sieves were flying apart. Uh, Straw chopper clutch was always going haywire. I didn't like it. And the mice loved that combine. Absolutely loved it. Like, one year they tore the seat apart to shreds. Yeah, they plugged easy too. I remember our 36 would plug easy. Always smoking the bell and that's up. 57 there. Yeah, it's odd that you can't watch the live streams. You must have some kind of setting. He can't hear me because he's only getting text. We broke the shaker shoe in half an hour. The same thing happened to ours. Ours blew apart. The self-leveling, I welded that sucker straight level. No more. Those damn solenoids going all the time, and then it would just sit like this steady, and then all grain would go to one side and just come out the back. So we put a jack on it, and we got it level. When combine was obvious, we got it level, and I welded the arms. No more. No more self-leveling. Just leveling combine. Kathy's sickening dick. Have you ever fed cattle cubes like 20% protein? Sorry for laughing. I don't know if that's really your last name or not, but that's a little bit funny. uh, we haven't fed cattle. You mean like the big molasses blocks and that? We do feed those protein blocks, yes. The big blocks. Not the small cubes. Hey Noah. Are all the cattle home now? No, we still have we have 80. We have 80 on one on the pasture that we're putting a fence up right now, and 50 on another pasture. And we hauled 60 home yesterday, and 40 were home in October. October the 1st, because that's a rented pasture, so we have to have them out by October. Mine is delayed too. We have about 220 head at the moment there, Emil. We're going to make a video. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Depending how it goes. If nothing goes right, I get mad. I throw the camera away. Yeah, your 9870 purrs along pretty good. With that bullet rotor in it. Yeah, bullet. Silver bullet. It is silver because it's so worn. The metal's so worn now, it is silver. If you think about it. That was pretty lame. Got any RC cars or airplanes to play around? No, just the drone. That's my remote control toy of choice right now. The sprockets are in sections. If they were whole, that'd be a whole lot of work. Pasture rent high up there. We're paying like 400. I think it's 400 bucks a month. That's for 40 head. What do you heat your house with? I have a combo of wood and propane. But most people use natural gas. I have a natural gas line just right outside. but it's not plumbed in. Like the natural gas line goes right past my house. But it doesn't matter if it's 17 miles away or 1 inch away, it still costs the same. What's the temperature where you are today? It's -9 Celsius, which is actually warm compared to the other day. Yeah. Pretty soon there, and pretty soon. Oh, my camera's good. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll be ending this here in a bit. Starting to slow down now. Getting late for everybody. What is the one tractor I would like to have? I'd like to have Aaron Starko's tractor. He doesn't need to use it. Ah, I don't know. Like a lot of the, those new John Deeres are pretty enticing. You know, with the IVT and all that. Have I ever been to Southern Ontario? No. My house is well insulated. Ah, it's 2x6 walls with insulation, but it just all depends how they were built. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired here too. 7:30 in Alaska. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Hey, Ontario. No, the knee's not too bad. On the mend. It was a little. It was a little touch and go there. It was. I was getting pretty sick there from infection, but they got it under control. Actually, yeah. I always used to say right, Sean, but then I quit saying it because I didn't think. I thought I was people would think I was copying OLF, but yeah, I've always said that for as long as I can remember. Sunset Country, oh yeah. I know there's a couple places in Ontario are pretty nice. One one person I follow on Instagram, they uh, kayak on the Severn River, I believe. A lot of cottages there too. It's really nice there. You're 8650. You can share. You can share. When mine breaks down, you can share. That's what neighbors are for. Mighty neighborly. Yeah, take it easy, Arden. Talk to you later there, Cash Cropper. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. It is mighty expensive to build any kind of sheds. Well, not any kind, but totally in quote. My buddy built their family built a I think it was a 50 by a 120 machine shed, and that was way over. It was like I think it was 100, around 100 little, yeah, around 100 grand. He said so, but they're sure nice. 15-hour drive, yeah. I don't like those 15-hour drives. 10-hour drives are enough. Yeah, I'll be getting back to that there, Kathy, pretty soon. Combine tomorrow. Yeah, well, good luck. All right, guys, some gals. Talk to you later. Have a good one.